I know I was late to the part, but you heard about the petition about Yugioh going to the Olympics. Some people agree that it is good, while others say it is not. We're taking a look at both pros and cons of the game, and for cons we take a look at solutions as possible. But if, if you disagree with my solution, you can generate your own. The point is that you, the field, can decide if it's good or not. Also, I am not talking about tournaments here because I'm not for what's one for any card games because I'm I am not a huge fan of live streams. So let's start off with cons. Cons. The Olympics require athletes. Don't get me wrong, you still get requires skills and sports requires skill. You can does not provide any athlete skill as such. It requires a system to replace that fix that problem. The solution is to generate technology to force activity development. Holograms can provide, but creating it takes a while for I will look at the AI version for the game is being developed. Technology is more than however sports. Every could be software action tool. This action tool will be similar to the anime. Should you have to run to locations with spells and tracks to be activated, like in the anime? What about, what about the other games? What about other card games? If the game of Yu-Gi-Oh will be released, what about other games? If the technology was created, then it will set the stage for other games, but for the action, though, will be different based on the game. For cosplay Vanguard, we will have something similar to Yu-Gi-Oh, but with triggers. And with magic, the location is to replenish this mana faster, like a water field on top any water mana you place on the field. And now it will be a one per turn thing, and someone could exploit the system. But what about card effects? What I am required to explain brick effects. Some card text is the size of a brick. No problem with that, but if I cannot understand some of the effects of cards being played, then what about the millions of people watching? Yes, people do not know every card, but the commentary can explain it. But the on, on the off chance a card would end up being as confusing as possible, no one can understand it. The only solution is to keep whatever confusion effect out, whatever confusion effect means, but what about politics? Since it is partly involved in Yu-Gi-Oh! The game will end up with politics. Yu-Gi-Oh! And politics cannot overlap because the Olympics involve numerous countries. The chance of policies are involved is high. If the game gets politicized, people will leave because we consider when politics have already become part of some games. Everyone is already tired of politics, so adding it to any card games will suck for someone. Politics as far away from any card games as possible. Mostly because I want it out. No clue how to fix it. Now let's talk about the pros about being about Yu-Gi-Oh! Being the Olympics. Pros: more people will be introduced in the game. What's wrong with attracting extra people to the game? Plus, more content in the Olympics will attract people to YouTube creators with Yu-Gi-Oh! And other content from with Yu-Gi-Oh! Being the star of it, more viewers will be attracted to channels with games from Olympics. If that's a thing, then but after the technology is created, other companies will join similar results. Technology created by come on, it will act like a base for other games. The tech was created and works. Other companies can join the rate of a do this that allows people to play the game, which is great as it brings the first game to any game since you can play outside without the use of a phone, but there is a chance cards will fall off the this if there's no magnet or weight on the card. But let's talk about viewership since we are reviewing the YouTube views. Views viewership financial anybody who wants to learn information about Yu-Gi-Oh! Let's begin. There are creators with Yu-Gi-Oh! On the channel that will be boosted by the algorithm. Can be researched in the rules of the game to learn about the community. But if they manage to buy a deck to practice the game but end up struggling, then they can find combos in the system. But the point is this: people will research the game to better understand it.